Just imagine some of the things we can do. Then we can catch.
Welcome, everybody, to another... presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Welcome to New York City, the home of the Knicks. And, of course, OG Anunoby. Not a part of this lineup. We'll see how they do without him.
And as shocked as people are that they would trade away a player of his caliber, they didn't just let him go for nothing. I mean, they got a lot in return. I think it's a deal that's going to really help them down the road.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Coach, this is a game we always look forward to. Pair of conference rivals going head-to-head, toe-to-toe. It should be a beauty.
Well, Kevin, you know, this is the NBA at its best. No need to hype this one up. This matchup provides its own hype, and you can hear the fans are as hyped up as we are.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
Bridges with it. Now guarded by Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Brunson draws the double. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Sarr's shot is off. And here are the Knicks. It's stolen by Harris. It's Thompson off the drive. Good D by Williamson. On the wing, Ewing. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's Sarr.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
And Stan, when you think of the most athletic teams in the NBA, the Pistons have to be right up there.
Yeah, a handful of supreme athletes. And most importantly, Kevin, they use that athleticism to attack and disrupt. That's what makes the difference.
So it's Detroit now, following the score by New York. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Now Booker. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now Brunson, following the three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. Pass to Ewing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. To the middle. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's good. 2 points. Ewing's got 6.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Back to Bryant. To the inside. Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Pass to Ewing. Here's Yabusele. Ewing inside. He has 6. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
My, oh my. That nearly brought the backboard down with that slam.
Well, don't you think, Ray, that's always a possibility when he's the one to finish?
No doubt.
Well, that's what poor defense will get you. They deserve to get dunked on there.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, guys. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. That's over to you, Kevin.
Truly a role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And it's Kobe missing. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Brunson. To the paint. And stolen by Thompson. Booker outside. And so it's Patrick Ewing making highlights for the Knicks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct.
8.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And I really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Down low. And the dunk by Stewart.
Thunderous jam from Stewart.
Pass to McBride. Here's Yabusele. Hasn't made one yet. Johnson with it. Picked up by Thompson. Back to Yabusele. Towns with the steal. On the wing, Bridges. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
And Bridges is a crafty player. Knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, G.A., there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their 2 best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, it has some truth to it.
Brunson outside. Pass to Towns. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Bridges. It's blocked.
Well, Stewart understands his role is to protect the rim, and he does a great job of it.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now here's Bryant. Still scoreless. Out to Thompson. Looking for Stewart. He gets it there. Shot clock at 6. The drive by Thompson. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Towns up top. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites in offense.
And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul, unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Lays it up and banks it in. Towns has got the lead up to 10 now for New York.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
And Duran slams it in.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Knicks.
Pass to Towns. 1:51 left to play here in the half. You look at the Pistons stand, statistically pretty solid across the board.
Yeah, they're well balanced. They have guys with size, athleticism, skill. You got to give a lot of credit to the front office and these players for their hard work. Well, since being selected first overall back in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been such an incredible force for his career, averaging a double-double. Someone you can build around.
Here's Duran. Stolen by Brunson. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Kobe with the steal. Robinson on the wing. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Outside, Bryant. Kobe off the bounce. Inside. Outside for Robinson. Just 2 to shoot. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
There's 37 seconds left in the second quarter. Knocked loose. Stolen by Robinson. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Substitution on the floor.
30 seconds left in the first half. Booker left side. Here's Duran. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Back to Alvarado. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Knicks lead by 9.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's the New York Knicks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just a minute. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Pistons trailed by 9. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love He also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Detroit on D, down low, and stolen by Ivy. Robinson on the wing, back to Ivy, pass to Harris. Here's Booker. Fantastic finish by Booker.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
Alvarado with it. And there's a call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Now,
Pistons on defense. They trail by 7. Clarkson outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Ewing. No good on the fadeaway.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Basket counts.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Guys, back to you.
On the right. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Back to Sarr. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations, so many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
Nice pass. What a heady play by Clarkson.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Harris a screen. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
First team foul. Substitution.
And here is Williamson. Still yet to score. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson.
Second team.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Now into the lineup for New York.
Now Alvarado. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
To the middle. Sarr gets the bucket. Sarr's got 4 points this quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Williamson. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Third team foul. Substitution.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And the dunk by Williamson.
Wow, it's hard to imagine a more solid screen than a Zion screen.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Pistons making a change here. 1:06 left in the third quarter. Here's Ivy. Still without a basket. The kick out to Bryant. Stewart a screen. Just 4 to shoot. Puts up a three. Good on the triple.
Well, give Stewart room at the arc at your own risk. He'll stretch the floor whenever he can.
Bridges outside. .29 seconds left to play in the third. Right side Towns. Here's Clarkson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Clarkson's got his first 2 points of the night.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Pass to Towns. And stolen by Ivy. And so it's New York with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating.
27.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. There was a sense of urgency. Coach said, quote, "We are right there, guys. Just stay together and trust one another. Let's take this one. Guys, let's see how that message resonates with the team."
Okay, Allie, thank you. Fast break, Detroit. Here's Kobe. And he nails that one right through the net. Bryant got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Detroit. Pass to Ewing. Rebound by the Pistons.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Now here's Durant. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Knicks lead by 4. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. The screen from Ewing. Booker pulls it in.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but that's a product of that hard-nosed style.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Pass to Ewing. Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Well, Towns is sort of a rhythm scorer. He's been in a groove tonight, and his team recognizes that. They keep calling his number.
The Knicks leading by 4. In the corner, it's Bridges. Brunson outside. The putback. He parachutes in for the putback.
Well, just look at the numbers for Towns. He's been amongst the league leaders in offensive rebounds a few times.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Pistons trailed by 6. Booker outside. And Devin Booker in the paint.
And you can sense the urgency from them now. They were flat in that first half, but they've come out here in the second and been much more aggressive offensively.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Bridges. And Boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Robinson outside. Now Booker. Now Zorn. 5 on the clock. Thompson. And Ewing with the block. There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter. Now Brunson. A 17-footer. Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board. And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Well, it'll be fun to watch Asar Thompson develop over his first few years in the league.
And New York making a change here. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Brunson scanning the floor. Brunson down the lane. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for New York.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Karl Anthony Towns.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
Outside Bridges. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Here's Towns. Williamson outside. 6 to shoot. And he cams it in.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
A three-pointer. Good. So it's New York picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.